Happy holidays, Wolf Nation. This is your captain speaking, and for some reason, I'm holding a hammer. I don't know why it was here.
Nice.
Sorry.
Is it because Crystal's looking to get nailed?
Merry
Damn.
Christmas!
I said, yeah, thank you. Whoever did that was EE. Yeah, I might have set you up for that one. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Welcome, everybody. It's Friday night. You know what that means. We're hanging out. Welcome, everybody. We got a full house. All the pals are here. A couple guests. We got Scott Rod. What are you doing tonight, Scott? You building Gundams?
Building Gundams.
Good mums. Nice. Eric Z, what are you up to?
Just hanging out.
Hanging out?
I
You working on
suggest you
anything?
go
You got
man.
anything fun to open up, mess with?
What's that?
You got anything fun to open up or mess with?
I do, actually. I recently had a birthday.
Oh, happy
My
birthday.
wife-
Happy birthday.
Thank you. My wife got me the Stinger.
Oh, nice.
What a wife.
I know, right?
What a life.
Yeah. I'm in the Stinger Club.
I
When
wonder.
you asked him if he had anything to open up and mess with, I'm glad you didn't ask that question to Joe. That's all I gotta say.
I mean, it's not
So-
too late.
Just to be fair, I did have a comment, but I kept it to myself. I came in hot with that one. So I gave one, I kept one. So see, balancing the universe.
There you go.
Right. EE Prime, what's up, dude?
No, same old. On vacation finally.
Me too.
You don't have to work for
Me
9 days.
Vacation.
How many people are on vacation? Raise your hand.
I got 1 day of work left.
4 out of 6. Nice.
I didn't raise my hand.
Technically, I'm not on vacation if you ask E.
Thank you for telling that.
Well, that is true, but I'm not gonna call you out like that, Scott. It's funny. I was wondering, like, the fact that the Stingers, they're still available, right?
I got it on Amazon like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I
My
think,
wife
I think
Did they just produce more Stingers than they did the Vamps? Or
Well,
did people just not buy them as
There
much?
might have been less excitement for it.
Well, I know
Just
I
wondering,
bought
because those
two
Vamps,
You know, those Joe fans, they're fickle.
Maybe
Yeah,
Gridiron
you know,
didn't make
just-
enough kits to, have 50 people.
well, I mean, think about it. I mean, there's not many Joe vehicles. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there's many Joe vehicles out there. There's the Vamp, and then there was the motorcycle. That was
the
it.
Ram, yeah.
Yeah, the Ram and the Dragonfly.
Well, non-HasLab, but
Oh, okay.
You have the Vamp, you have
include the Dragonfly.
you have the Tiger Paw.
So you have the Tiger Paw. You have the Tiger Paw or the Tiger Force version of the Ram.
Same
right?
thing.
Mhm.
Right. Yeah, the Night Force Ram.
Am I saying anything else? I think we're got everything else. Anyway, what's up,
And
Gord?
Cobra got-
What's new?
See, people usually stack
not a
up
whole lot.
vehicles.
Was working on some Gundam kits before we got on air, and then I do have something. I'll go grab that because I'll open it up. Something I was excited to get.
Well, while he's doing that, of course, if you want to join in with us, we have the link in the ROC Facebook group. You could always message one of us. We'll send it to you. Please join in. Always looking for some good company to chat with. Speaking of good company, hey, Joe. What's new?
Ho ho ho, bitches!
What's new?
No, dude. Second day of vacation. Already staying up late and sleeping in late.
That's how you do it.
I know, right?
Oh, man.
Trying to get motivated to do some stuff. I got a list of things. It's that time of year to get done. Just trying to get motivated to do them. Finishing up some Christmas shopping manana. And, just coasting into going back to work on July. No, not July. January 2nd.
July.
Yeah, I
Hell
know,
of a
right?
Vacation.
Dang.
I think they call that a sabbatical.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, I've got 500 and some hours of vacation time. So,
Do you really?
How many days is 500 hours?
It's a lot.
hold on. But, welcome to
See the hamster
Realmhattan.
wheel.
We do math.
20.83.
Whoa.
Yeah, so I got
EE over
67
here.
days of vacation right now.
Actually, no. Let's actually
It's
break
like
it down by the
different
8-hour workday. You break it down by the average 8-hour workday, not a regular day. It's actually would be 62 days.
I'm sitting at like 536, something like that.
Regardless, that's a whole lot of days.
Yeah.
So that's great.
But yeah, no, not much. That's about it, I guess. Nothing new came in this week. Just gifts. Not for me.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been
Nice,
wrapping
nice,
Christmas
nice.
gifts all week.
I need
I
to
got-
do that.
I
Probably
got
this
just
weekend.
a couple left to do. I need to go out tomorrow, pick up one more thing. Got to get a couple more, like the boxes that you put, like, clothes in when you wrap.
Yeah.
I'm short certain sizes that I need, so I got to go pick up, like, find a couple more of those tomorrow to finish off, and then I'm done. Thank God.
Yeah, Courtney's
I ain't
gifts.
got to stay up till 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, Christmas Eve, wrapping gifts, like I do a lot.
The rest of Courtney's gifts should be here on the 23rd. But dude, I enjoy wrapping gifts. I got a little wristlet thing that's got the pre-done slices of tape on it. I got myself a specific wrapper cutter, and I set myself out, put on Jingle All the Way, and I go.
How many gifts would you say you wrapping about?
Probably not as much as you. So
Yeah.
but either way, I mean, I've wrapped like a lot of like I did a lot more buying for others because my wife, it's just my wife and I. We don't have kids, and but I still enjoyed it.
Does that
I
mean
still
everyone in
really
this room can
enjoyed
expect a present from you?
I'm sorry.
Does that mean everyone in this room can expect a present from you?
Sure.
You're doing fine for yourself. I'm
Hey,
just
I
saying.
don't go back to July. You're not gonna, your hometown is not that far of a drive.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Because I think I got everybody. Yeah, the main four for the RHP. I've got y'all's addresses, so I just randomly show up.
That's a threat, man.
It is.
What a threat. I was gonna say something I forgot.
Yeah, I will. I would probably close the door in your face.
Imagine he
That's
drives all
fine.
that way to Brooklyn and like he's open a door and he's like slam.
Hey, he could drive to Brooklyn. I don't live in Brooklyn.
Wherever you live, Queens,
Wherever I live.
Bronx. He lives in the
Bronx. I don't know.
Never. Told you I'd rather live in a homeless shelter than live in the Bronx.
I mean, that's fine. If he wants to slam the door in my face, that's fine. He just better watch the doorknob when he leaves next time.
Oh, that went to a place. Okay.
Not sure exactly what that means, and I don't think I want to know.
I hate gift wrapping. I am very, very bad at it. I just can't.
Oh,
else
I'm
doesn't
good
look
at
nice
it.
and
I've
pretty.
been
I just,
doing
like-
it for God knows how many, like all my life it seems, but it's
Can't
just
do it.
the whole waiting till Christmas Eve thing is something I've tried to stop over the last 2-3 years because it's just too tired the next day.
Yeah, I'll show you guys what I do when I go packing next time.
Yeah, like when I wrap, like I'll try to do everything in one roll of paper or whatever, and then like all the gifts under the tree, like in that same roll. It's aesthetic. I like it.
Oh my God, I've been through almost 3 rolls.
3 rolls.
Almost 3 rolls of wrapper paper. So
That's a lot of presents. Your
Well,
house
now
gonna
are
be
they the
popping.
big rolls or are they the fancy like you pay $20 and you?
oh no! I got these little Target.
Well, still there's big rolls of wrapping paper like where you
Yes, I
like
know.
it's pretty thick, and then there's some
There's
that's like
50. There's 150
Yeah.
feet. Yeah. Yes, I know. Yes.
okay.
Crystal
Wolfie, how are you?
started getting bags and just putting the
See?
gifts in there and covering
What
with
I said
tissue.
to do.
Yeah.
I will. Once Nick's
I'm
little-
with that.
Once
Yeah.
the youngest is old enough to understand that there is no, SANT.
Whoa! We don't speak those words into existence. You ease up there.
How old is she now?
She is 7.
Yeah, she got a couple more years.
Yeah. Then
Oh shit.
we'll go there.
Yeah.
Then I'll be very sad, but there'll also be a little bit of sigh of relief.
Everything I wrap still says from Santa. So
Oh, we're the same way. So there's a section of what's under the tree that's from us, right? My gift to my wife, my gift to to my son, my gift to my daughter, my daughter's gift to my wife and her brother. Like, so we have that little part. But everything else that comes for Christmas is from Santa. Oh, that's
Yeah, see, I don't
that is how we do it.
vary it for anything. To Courtney from Santa. To Mary from Santa. That's Mary's my mom. Fun festive facts. I am the son of Joseph and Mary. Those are my parents' names.
Wow.
So, and Wolfie, to answer your question about presents, you see the name. So,
Gross.
yeah.
Nice.
E, do you exchange gifts with your in-laws who bring 6 Cokes at Thanksgiving?
No,
He exchanged half gifts.
No,
not at all.
they don't get you anything.
No. All right, hold on. Keep going, guys. I'll be right back.
All right, Gore, what do you want to show us?
I'm fucking with it still. Hang on. I'm just trying to figure out a little bit of this.
All right, Scott,
So,
hard work on that.
Gord,
Gundam.
do you like Gundam Wing, or you just pick up that kit just to mess with it?
I mean, I like it, but it like it's both. It's both. I like the Leos and the grunt suits and stuff in that one. They're just cool designs.
Yeah, I'm a pretty big fan of Gundam Wing. I haven't picked up any of the Mackinac suits yet, or I haven't never got around
I
yet.
got
Mackinac?
Yeah, they're like the Middle East core.
the Magwanak.
Magwana, thank you.
Okay, I don't know anything.
I
about
thought you were
Gundam.
talking about Mechanic.
That's
Oh,
what I
sorry.
thought you said it for a second.
My bad.
But just don't screw up again, okay?
You're all right.
Boy, there's
Wolfie, what about you, buddy? What's exciting going on in your life?
Shit.
I'm on vacation. I'm done shopping. All I gotta do is wrap presents. I'm looking forward to doing nothing for the next 9 days. I'm just, anyone pushes a button, piss off. That's all I gotta tell you. You're screwed till next Monday.
You don't want to go to Detroit and fix something?
No. You know what? This new gig, that's like pretty much disappeared. There's no more like emergencies. Like, oh my god, we don't know what we're doing. And I am so happy about that.
Yeah. See, now that you've said that, though, things will change.
No, it won't. I guarantee it. Was it 2 years ago? I had to go. I was on vacation. I actually had to work on one of my vacation days because a local steel plant went down. It's a machine there. I'm like, motherfucker. But that's over with, man. Those days are over. Stay that way. I don't miss it. But yeah, just gonna enjoy the vacation. See what happens. I'm not gonna do much.
Oh,
What are you doing, Scotty? Painting?
No, I'm setting.
Gluing?
I'm setting water slides.
Water? Okay.
The man is focused, you can tell.
No, I know. I can tell.
does the Stinger not come with the handlebars in the back for the guys to hang on to?
Handlebars
Remember
on the
that
Stinger?
original- Yeah, the Stinger, like dude, in the original toy, there was like this bar they could hang on to in the back.
No, budget cuts. They removed those.
I don't think there was.
There's nerves in the directions. I was just curious.
Let's see. No, there is nothing. It's just
We're-
peg
Worst
holes for the
toy
feet.
ever.
Let's go to Gridiron for that.
Yeah, I'll turn a $100 truck into a $300 truck.
It'll look cool though.
Yeah, they do that extension on the back. You add like the wheels and everything. That's actually pretty great.
Yeah, you can get it all tricked out, and then people can duck you.
Duck you?
I had to make it bigger for a second.
Goose?
What are you doing?
So this is what I got. This
Oh,
is
shit.
Varian, King Varian Rin from Warcraft. Let me
Ooh,
Who made that?
focus. I don't know, some bullshit company. It says Bro Toys on the box,
Is it a
Bro.
it's like a third party deal.
but
Bruh.
yeah, like this thing is pretty
Fucking
legit.
A.
Like I like we got like a wire in the cape and all that, and
Oh wow.
I just was moving him around trying to figure it out.
This is from Warhammer.
Warcraft,
excuse me.
yeah. And it looks like there's like a bit of a bend in the cloth here, which is pretty cool. You don't usually see something like
What's your
that.
articulation like on that? It looks like he's got a shit ton of armor.
I mean, yeah, that's what I was trying to see. Like he's got like a good range, but the armor is definitely hindering some of that.
Right.
I'm just trying to figure it out.
I like that sword. That's a nice looking sword.
So the sword, let's put him down.
Sword.
I have
Sword.
two others with it because the sword, by design splits apart. I just gave him the one that's together.
Like Skeletor and He-Man
yeah.
2000X.
Yes. Let's see. Got a base for him. Got a couple special effects things and extra joints and stuff. Not sure. Those look like they might be in case you break something. Extra hands. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just fucking with this.
It's Bro Toys, huh?
Yeah.
Bro.
Let me come off of here.
Bro.
Bro.
Yeah, just
Looks cool though.
third party unlicensed shit.
Does it feel good?
Yeah.
Like a quality figure?
Yeah. Like the
Nothing's
range of
missing.
motion is definitely limited. Like these elbows, like they're not double jointed, for example. But that's okay. Like
I think it's a
don't
good sacrifice,
need
like
that.
for the look, I think.
Yeah, if you're gonna look fucking awesome, that's fine.
Exactly.
Like I don't need everything.
What does everyone want for Christmas? Give us your Santa list. Come on. Someone.
Like a lot of it is just like it. Again, it's no kids. You can kind of buy what you want, but just to finish off a couple things down over here on my He-Man one, like I need to I like balance in terms of like my figures, especially when it's not like an all-in everything set. So like I just went with a couple of good guys, a couple of bad guys, but right now they're unbalanced. I've got like for the Origins line, I've got just Skeletor and Evil Lyn, and then I've got 5 other He-Man and crew. I got 5 of them total. So you need to balance that out. And then for the Revelations figures, I just need one more bad guy, which would probably be Beastman, but. Just a couple of things I think to finish that out. My wife is actually she's like, oh, I'm horrible at gifting, and for the longest time she just relied on me to say, just get me this. And then this year, last year I guess is when she started kind of stepping up her game and kind of like, all right, well I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and stuff, and actually has done really really good. So what I'd love to get is that 3D printed 6-inch figure scale. Eagle 5 from Spaceballs. So
It's so random.
hey, dude, I love that movie as a kid, and
Same.
it looks friggin' awesome. It
There
really
isn't, like,
does.
Is there not a real toy of that though?
No, part of the deal was with George Lucas was no merchandise, so that way we wouldn't get confused. That's why I like when you see when they go to or they go to Yogurt's little base underground. That's like they're like, we're in the merchandising.
Right. Okay.
That was kind of a pun on that kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the fucking flying Winnebago confused with the Millennium Falcon. Yeah. All right, George.
What the hell is an aluminum Falcon?
Jesus.
But anyway, I mean, that's, I don't really have anything specific on my list. Like, ooh, I really want, I mean, I think we talked about this. Like sometimes it's the excitement is just kind of like, it's there. Like, when Primus came out, the Zeta Prime or Studio Cell Primus, like, oh, that looks really cool. But it's one of those things like, I'm like, for $300+ do I need that, and that, I think that takes away some of the excitement for it of like, okay, well, if I break this down into hours, I've got to work this many hours to get this thing that I'm essentially going to fiddle with, probably for not counting, like I've got to take the time to put on the little pieces and pegs and stuff like that 45 minutes, an hour, and then transform it, and it's going to sit on my shelf in in planet mode. I think that takes away some of the excitement from it. But I wouldn't, again, seed, I wouldn't mind getting that.
You got charts and graphs like all this. This got to work this many hours and PowerPoint presentations.
Not quite that far, but it's one of those things. Like short version is one of the reasons that my parents' marriage failed was over money and lack of honesty when it comes to money. So I've been very money focused as an adult. So it's not a good lens to look at life through sometimes, but sometimes it works. But
it's very responsible. Very responsible, but you're in the wrong group for that, buddy.
Well, I mean, look behind me here. I mean, all that's planned out. So, but no, I mean, just stuff to finish off a couple of things, so I don't have to go back to websites. Like I've got a list. Like I'm gonna probably drop and get. I've been going through all my G1 stuff and figuring out what do I need. Like, oh, this one's missing a gun or a weapon or an axe or something like that, and finishing that off. But in terms of Christmas, I'm just, I'm just happy to be around.
Oh, so nice.
Make me want to puke.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, that's probably just the air in New York.
that Studio Seed. I was gonna get that instead of like all the other stuff I got for Christmas and my birthday, and I was like, do I need a Cybertron like that? And I don't know if that's the hole I need filled, so to speak.
Yeah.
Because Agabus had them in stock. I don't know if they do anymore, but he had them.
You can still find them. So I mean, heck, they're still on the friggin' the randomly
Shozy
going, the Shoji with the ongoing seasonal sale at TF Source.
Mm.
Which brings their prices down to just about everybody else's on a regular basis.
You're not wrong, buddy. Yeah, I got that figure sitting in my dining room right now. It's actually a nice, solid figure. I was surprised. I haven't transformed it yet. I'm going to put it in planet mode, but I like it. It's cool.
So, I wanted to ask you, what? Oh, you said you haven't put it in planet mode yet.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on it in hand? Is it worth the price?
I got it on sale. I feel the same way I feel about like the turtle van that I got, the Super 7 Party Wagon. I like it. I didn't like it for $500, so I was patient, waited till it went on sale, got it for what I think is a better price. That's kind of how I feel about it. If that makes any sense.
It sounds like it's not worth it, but then, well, it's sort of worth it. Or it's a more.
Well, again, it's like I'd rather have it's something I want. It's definitely something I want. It's here. I'm enjoying the shit out of it, but it's for the original price. It was hard to justify. So when it comes down a little bit, yeah, I think it's kind of that what you're saying. It is, but then it isn't, or it isn't.
This is for a turtle man.
Yeah, but he's asking me if that relates to the Studio Seed Primus. And that's how I feel about it. It came down in price, so yeah, I'm definitely think it's worth it at that price.
All right, so you're happy with it at this point?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
What's the update on your cat's lair?
I don't have a cat's lair. I'm not ordering one.
I know you ordered one.
I swear to God, I didn't. Why would I lie about that?
I'm gonna make fun of you for it.
I don't have one. I don't have a place to put that. No play sets in this house, man. I couldn't fit that anywhere.
You don't have a garage to keep it in?
No, actually, I don't. No.
Next to your flag and
next to my flag.
In your castle, your
Defiant
Hernia playset.
No, I don't have a cat's lair. I'm just going to live vicariously through everyone else who got one. I'm going to go to your house, look at it, and say, "Well, that's cool," and then that'll be enough for me.
E, did you get one?
Oh, hell no.
He saw all his Thundercats, remember?
That's right. Yep. That's right. I forgot that. So,
yeah, I bailed.
Looking at that very one reminded me of, I know that the name is spoken quietly in hushed terms in some areas of the ROC chat. McFarlane Toys is doing the Dwarf Hunter for their figures.
What?
And so, like, what the figure that Gort held up, the Varian Wren.
Also from Warcraft. The dwarf is what he's talking about.
Yeah, so like are you familiar with World of Warcraft, Wolfie?
No.
Yeah, I was about to ask if you were speaking English anymore.
Okay. World of Warcraft's an online role-playing game.
I know what it is.
That I know.
Okay, it's fantasy based. So like you have different races, dwarves, night elves, humans, gnomes, whatever.
Yeah.
And then you got different classes. It's kind of like D&D, right?
Uh,
And one of them is a hunter. So when I first started playing WoW, my first real character was a dwarf hunter. And so McFarlane Toys is putting out figures from World of Warcraft. It's race and classes. And one of the ones that's coming, it's actually, I think it's out now. I think it's in stock on Big Bad. Yeah, it's in stock. Is a dwarf hunter. So kind of debating on whether or not to get that.
I don't know about McFarlane at this point. These sublines with them could be a bit tricky. Like, look what they did with the Vox Machina figures.
yeah, you're still waiting for the other ones, right?
They never finished, and they're not going to finish at this point, I believe.
Why
I
not?
don't think
You
so.
think they'll be so
It's
well?
been too long. As long as it's been for you to give me the last 2 or 3, no, I don't think. I think they just
That
wipe their hands
sucks.
of it.
That sucks.
Yeah. Yes, it does.
Yeah, well, this
So-
isn't a completion line. Like I don't need all the figures. It's just like there's this one that
You just want your character.
yeah. I play hunters and I play shaman. So, I get those two. I'm good. I mean, if I only get the dwarf hunter, I'm completely happy with that.
Yeah.
And then the thing is like it swaps out. Like it's got like you can swap the gun out. You can swap the shoulder pads out, the head. And it comes with a wolf. So
Oh, nice.
And this is McFarlane?
Yeah.
I don't see it on BBTS.
hold on real quick. I'll put it in the private chat here.
Joe'll find it.
Well,
Yeah, I've
you
never
could
heard
pull
of
it up.
this.
We could screen share it.
Yeah, you can share your
Then-
screen.
Yeah, and then I've got both swords on this guy now. Let me
Nice.
go back to that,
All right.
My
So yeah, I got it.
Fisto is in.
and then put the I like the effects that they
I like that.
like the
That's
swooshes.
a nice looking
It looks
figure,
better
man.
with the hood
Yeah,
down.
it
It
is.
looks a little too weird with the hood up.
Yeah, the hood doesn't seem to have a wire. The rest of this does, but
Yeah.
that's okay. Yeah, but pretty happy with this.
Yeah. So let's see.
You looking for it?
And there. So
Okay.
comes
Oh,
a
that's
little,
a statue.
yeah, I mean
Well,
it's
it's
more
like a little figurine.
yeah.
Oh, it
What?
doesn't move.
Where's the bear?
Oh, it's 3 inches. Okay.
Well, it's a dwarf.
It's 1/12 scale.
Oh, not a bear. Wolf.
Comes with a wolf.
Okay.
Let's see here. And then like you can swap out the head, you can swap, like I said, it comes with different guns, shoulder pads.
That's
And
not. That's a figure. It's not a figurine.
Yeah, it's basically a non-posable thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can swap stuff out, but yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's good and bad to the idea of doing that. Like, there's too many armor sets, but then some of the mix and match, like they have like warrior shaman, for example, on one of them for the orca. It's like it doesn't really work. Like one look works better than the other, and then you have gear that's not for the other class because it's just like swapping like head and shoulders basically, which
Yeah.
is it's really what stands out anyway.
Yeah, $30.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
No, I don't know. I agree with that.
My wife finally bought her first collectible.
What's that?
She bought a Godzilla -1 figure.
Oh, that's
Super
right. You
7.
said that.
Yep.
Yeah. What's a Godzilla fan?
She very much loves Godzilla. Like
Nice.
she really enjoys the Pacific Rim films, for like the kaiju aspect of it. And she's into like the Mothman, Sasquatch, that kind of stuff. So
I mean, that's great, but Super 7. Mm-mm.
Oh, she bought the Super 7 one?
How is it?
I don't know.
Did
It's
you
still
mess
in the
with it?
box.
Oh.
No, it's still in the box. I figured it came Thursday. I said, "Hey, it's here," and then it's still in the box. I'm not gonna open her stuff, but
Open her stuff. Get it right now. Just go.
it's not that kind of podcast.
You gonna give her a detolf in your room, Joe?
Yeah, I'll give her a detolf.
Shit.
But anyway, yeah, I mean, we're talking about it. Like, she's got I mean, I guess you consider it collectible. This was years ago. She got this from someone in Ukraine that 3D printed what's called a replicator from the Stargate
Oh, nice.
universe. And when it got here, one of the legs had snapped off, and I've been trying to get it to stay fixed and different epoxies, and it just keeps coming off. So I got to figure something out with that. But I mean, but Stargate's kind of her thing. Like Transformers is mine, Stargate's hers.
I would collect 6-inch Stargate figures. If someone made good ones.
What was that?
I would collect 6-inch Stargate figures if someone made good ones.
I think the only thing figure-wise that's coming out I've seen is Pops.
Oh, yeah.
Coming soon to a dumpster near you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guarantee you they'll be here. Guarantee you. So
Oh, we all got to start somewhere, right?
yeah, I still got Jeremy B's excess Funkos. I got to do something with that.
He
I
gave you
won.
Oh, that joke died, huh? He doesn't do that anymore.
Yeah,
That was fun for a while.
yeah, that was I did pretty good there at the Realm Nation event. I first called on a couple things for wins,
Nice.
but it's a good time. I feel like I'm doing a lot of the talking. Someone else hop in.
E,
Yeah.
you there? How you doing?
I'm alright.
Tell us a fun story.
Tell you a fun story.
Yeah.
I don't have any fun stories right now.
I'm going to tell us a sad story.
Tell us a
I don't have any sad stories either.
Do you have any stories?
No. It's been pretty storyless. It's been a pretty storyless life since Thanksgiving. There's nothing going on.
I feel like I haven't heard much about your
Just work.
coworkers lately.
Well, I've been at work a lot less just this month than normal. That might be why I'm complaining less. I had some time off. I had the bereavement time off.
Mm-hmm.
I don't go back for the rest of it. I don't go back till January. Till January now. I had to sit there and go out to lunch with these people on Wednesday, which was absolutely brutal.
That was brutal.
I've never been a fan of like forced small talk, right? And that's kind of what you have to do in these situations because I'm quiet at work. I sit there with my headphones on. Don't really socialize much. There's one guy that when I come in the morning from about 7:30 to about 8 o'clock, me and him will go in on sports, right?
Mm-hmm.
We'll have that conversation. We have, very nice guy. Him I don't mind talking to, but once other people start rolling in, it's like, all right, let me go back to my hole. Let me go back to being quiet. It's less to do with
He's
them,
shy.
and it is definitely more me. Like I don't have much in common with them. They're all late 20s, So I feel, older than you. So the things you're complaining about, I want to laugh. You're coming in asking me if I saw Ahsoka last night and how great you thought it was, and I can't engage. I can't have this conversation at work. I can't.
Nope.
Not with stuff like this. So my response is, no, I didn't watch it. Like, no, I didn't watch it. No, I didn't watch it. Because I don't want to say the wrong thing when I tear the show apart.
Just tell me you don't watch Star Battles.
So we're sitting there. We go to a dim sum place, and I'm there's this one kid there. Just, Gort heard me refer to him as this mongoloid.
Oh God!
Yikes.
That just doesn't understand. There's 5 of us here. Do not take half of every plate. Like, just like, dude, save some for everybody else. But I'll just sit there, keep my mouth shut, and just like enjoy my drink, and just wait till I get back to my desk.
I wish you worked in the same building as Dom and Dave.
Oh, we'd have got fired.
Yeah, I think there'd be a lot of fun stories if you didn't.
Oh, we'd have got fired. We would have got fired.
I'd like that.
We would have gotten, one of us would have gotten at least fired by now.
Daily HR calls.
Like, there's no way ever could I let Dom be my boss and not mouth off just because it's Dom.
Right.
Hey, E, I need this report done. Yeah, I need you to fucking suck my balls. He knows I'm joking. He knows I'm gonna do it. But everybody on the floor who heard me tell him, yeah, go fuck yourself, Dom.
The air pressure in the whole
it's not
room
gonna
changed.
work.
Everyone gasping.
And I'm, I'm very professional at work, which is why I'm quiet. It keeps me professional at work. I would not be able to not talk shit to Dom when he spoke. I just couldn't. We could be in a meeting, and he could be not talking to me, and I could, in the back of my head, I'm going to be wanting to say, "Shut the fuck up." No, can't. I could never work with them. No. I could never work with two of them. Nope. Unless we owned the company and there was nobody there to fire me, then no. I could never work with Dom and Dave.
You are HR.
Yeah. Yo. But it might make a funny TV show.
I'd watch. I'd subscribe to that app.
Speaking of which, if you guys want, feel free to hit up Dom. He's back from his Patagonia vacation. He came back today, so he survived the hikes and trails and walks. So, everybody tell him you're glad he's back. Me and Dave had bets that he was going to make it.
Oh.
Do you think they're going to leave the body there or bring it back? I don't know.
I don't know. It might be like an Everest thing. They just leave it where it lies.
Jesus.
Just leave it where it lies. Grab the wallet and let's go. He's probably sleeping right now. But yeah, working with Dom and Dave would be very fun for the first week until we got fired. My Fisto came in from BBTS.
Hey now.
Oh, Jared Leto?
Speaking of...
Yeah, speaking of...
He is Skeletor.
Listen, I was already out on this movie, but this just confirmed my being out on this He-Man movie that Jared Leto is going to be Skeletor.
Oh, that's a real thing?
Oh, yeah, he was cast Skeletor.
Oh, awesome.
Who they cast He-Man in that?
And you got they've cast a Triclops and a Goat Man. Why Goat Man above other characters? I don't know. But hey,
They can only ruin so many before they have to, take it elsewhere.
Yeah, just nothing about this movie has me interested at all one bit.
Yeah.
And it's a shame. This is one of those things that I think it's one of those properties that I think just will not transfer well to live action.
I tend to agree with that. I mean, how do you take a character with the name Manny Faces seriously?
Well, he has many faces.
Yeah.
I like your logic.
Like, you have to really, to make this look believable and good, you really, really have to invest in that.
Mm-hmm.
That makeup, that CGI budget, like to do a proper He-Man movie, you do need an Orko, you do need a Battle Cat, you do need all of Skeletor's henchmen to look the right way. And it's a very fantastical world. It's like doing Thundercats. Like, I never felt Thundercats would do well, or at least look well on in a live action setting.
Yeah, I agree. It might be one of those things better off left to Toons. But you never know.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
What's the story again? He's on Earth for some reason since he was a baby. And
Young He-Man is lost on Earth. Is what we've heard the story is so far.
Just go out to the desert and film it, for God's sake.
So
He'd be anywhere.
Sam C. Wilson from House of Dragon. I don't know who he is.
Yeah.
Will play Trapjaw.
Kojo
Ata, the Beekeeper, will play Triclops.
Okay, so Trapjaw and Triclops.
Half-Thor
Those are good.
Bjornson will play Goatman.
Who? Who is this?
He's from Game of Thrones also.
Okay.
I gotta look him up to see what character he was in Game of Thrones. I don't recognize the name. Allison Brie is Evelyn. Camila Mendez is Tila. Idris Elba supposedly is Man-at-Arms. Chris Butler, who worked with some stop motion animated feature Wildwood, wrote the latest draft of the screenplay. Following writers David Callahan, Aaron and Adam Nee, Escape Artists, and Mattel Films are producing the film, which is scheduled to open in June 5th, 2026.
Yeah, I definitely feel like there's people that should be on the screen before Goatman.
Agreed. Goatman.
That's so random.
It's somebody's favorite.
And I'm trying to say, I don't remember who was cast to play He-Man. They have gone this franchise, trying to get the movie up and running, has been in like development hell for as long as I can remember.
So I guess they're not going to do a sequel to the '87 movies. Skeletor will forever be waiting in that pool.
Well, Franklin Joe is dead.
Nicholas Galitzine.
Who's that?
Nicholas Galitzine.
I don't know who that is.
And Frank Langella is still alive.
Is he?
Yeah.
I thought he died.
Mm-mm.
He was old then.
No.
Well,
yeah, but I mean,
he was old then.
Old now.
He's older now.
So, and I think this is going to be an Amazon movie because Travis Knight is directing the movie, for Amazon, MGM Studios, and Mattel.
That means it's going to be streamed on Amazon or
Direct
going
to
theaters?
Amazon Prime.
Well, it might get made then. So desperate for content.
Yeah, I don't know.
This guy, Nicholas Galitzine, right? So he's a British actor. Let's see what he's done. I don't recognize him.
Did anybody pick up this 60th anniversary sniper figure from Target?
I did not.
Not yet.
No.
It's actually
Like-
a good figure.
You like it?
Yeah, I do.
You got it, didn't you?
What?
The sniper for
Yeah.
Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good
Yeah.
figure.
Yeah, I think they did a good job. And yeah, out of these 16 movies he's supposedly been in, I have heard of not a single one of them.
Nice.
Sounds very promising.
Prince Henry in Red, White, and Royal Blue, that came out last year.
Okay.
Bottoms, Purple Heart, Cinderella. He's in Cinderella
Cinderella.
with Camilla Cabella, the
How you just
direct
making names up?
to Amazon Cinderella version that they made.
Oh, I was going to say, I don't remember Disney doing that yet.
No. The Craft Legacy.
They made a sequel to that movie?
They made The Craft Legacy. I never watched it.
Yeah.
Oh, The Craft. That's like an old 90s movie, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, with that what Veruca or whatever her name
That
is.
that was original.
Yeah.
She was hot.
The girl,
Yeah.
the girl who played Rain from Alien Romulus was in The Craft Legacy. I don't know who else was that. So yeah, this guy is not a well-known actor yet, which I think is better for these roles, to be honest. So I don't mind that. But Leto, no, and have some other issues.
Do you think it will be better than the original movie?
I don't know. I do not know.
I mean,
I have some
They
major...
at least have some characters you recognize.
They didn't make up henchmen.
Well, you have names.
Yeah.
You don't
I mean-
know if we're gonna recognize them or not.
Well, you know what I mean.
you know,
at least
like
like,
you
oh, I
had
know
the
that
names
name.
of the characters, except for Gwildor, who was new, but the original, you still had the recognizable names, not the recognizable designs. So who knows what they can look like?
What? Blades and Sauron were not created for that movie specifically?
Yes, they were.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, well, but you did have your He-Man, your Tila, your He-Man, your Beastman. Even though I never would have recognized that as Beastman, but yeah, I don't know. This movie is not promising to me at all.
They didn't cast an evil in?
Yeah, they did.
That
I'd
was
have
Alison
to go
Brie,
back
right?
and see.
Oh, is that who that was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alison Brie.
Yeah, she's from Community.
I don't know how I feel about that one. She doesn't strike me as evil. No, I'm not trying to be funny. I mean, I'm serious.
Does she strike you as Lynn?
Yeah, I'm waiting for BBTS to get my evil in, and that I am really looking forward to.
Which one?
The Masterverse one, finally.
The Masterverse one, not the one.
Not the
from-
Netflix ones. They finally made the right one.
I'm gonna go on BBTS. I don't remember what that looks like.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I got the Fisto in, and yeah.
You think they put Fisto in the movie?
I'll have
Hey,
to
now.
change his name. It's offensive. Trigger warnings at the
Hey,
beginning.
not that there's anything wrong with that.
Well, they left his name alone for the Kevin Smith one, so maybe they would not change his name for the movies.
Talking about this new Eternia, Evelyn E.
Yeah.
That's a nice looking figure.
Yes, it is. Told you.
That's
Time
really
to switch
good.
before it's too late.
Shh, don't you dare. How dare you? How dare you? It was nice though.
At least Jared Leto, so far, is not in this Superman movie that's coming out.
So far.
So far.
Do you
Probably
imagine
Lex
having to look
Luthor.
at that guy?
Would you say? Can you imagine having to look at that guy?
Work with him, like just have to like deal with him. On a
Oh,
daily
yeah, I heard the
basis.
same thing. A
That's-
face like that, God.
Can you imagine looking at him?
That's funny. Oh, what was it? I was looking. It was a list of all of like the Lex Luthors, and it was Gene Hackman and one other one. I'm like, those are the only two that look like they belong. I can't remember who the other one was though, but it don't really matter. But the rest of them just look doofy.
It feels like they've had a hard time. Like, I mean, it is very funny, but the actor from Smallville is probably the best Lex Luthor we've had on the screen.
I don't know.
Whether it's movie or TVs, I don't think Spacey did it well. I don't think what's his name?
Although in
Eisenberg?
Superman Returns in Space,
Eisenberg was trash.
Eisenberg, he wasn't good either.
No.
So that leaves you. I can't speak for Lois, the new Lois and Clark show that just came out. I didn't watch it, so I don't know how that worked.
Well, John Cryer. That was a weird one.
But I don't know if he delivered a good Luthor or not.
I don't.
But
watch
from
that,
the ones and the shows I've watched and the movies I've watched over years, I think the kid from Smallville, Michael Rosen, something, might have been the best one.
probably because they had time to flesh them out. They didn't just have 2 hours to squeeze them in. Yeah,
That is very true. That is the benefit
right.
of a TV show, as opposed to a movie. You have pretty much one chance to get it right.
Mm-hmm.
You have it with a movie, with TV shows. You have a chance to develop your character into what you need them to be.
All right. Well, let's get into it. What do we think of the trailer?
It looks busy.
I mean, the dog. They put the dog in there.
I love the dog.
I made fun of it because I just think the idea of
Like, how did he get powered?
it's just one of those things where sometimes I think they work well in comics, but might not again translate well to live action. But
It's
not that big a deal. It's a nice nod to it all to put crypto in finally.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind it. Like, nothing in the trailer looked bad to me. Nothing scared me off. I still want to go see it
except the
when it
part
comes
where,
out.
he's making time with Lois, and there's like a giant space orb like destroying the city. It's like maybe.
Well, I'm wondering what that is. If that's some kind of maybe a light show or something, because that wouldn't make any sense.
Me and Nick were talking last night,
Yeah.
and we think it's something to do with Brainiac.
Hmm.
Who's the villain in that movie? The engineer, I think he's called.
I think the engineer is supposed to be introduced into this movie also. And again, that's part of my little concerns for the movie are it looks very busy. Like there's a lot going on.
They got a lot crammed in there.
And yes, Gord, I think you had mentioned it earlier, and I'm pretty sure you're right. Seeing all these other heroes that we saw, Hawkgirl, Lanterns, Mr. Terrific, it is probably just small cameos.
Yeah,
it is. It is. It looks like this is an established universe already. We're not getting a
Yeah.
Superman origin story,
I'm
which
for
is
that, by
fine.
the
I
way.
don't think we need another one
No.
so soon after the recent ones we've had.
Yeah.
But it still does look like a lot. We still haven't seen. Remember, there's also Supergirl, who's in this movie,
Oh, that's right.
and there's a few others that we haven't seen yet in this trailer. So I'm interested to see how Gunn's going to pull this all together to start a new and kick off a new world.
I think it was a mistake to start with Superman.
You think?
Why?
Why's that?
Yeah, I think you start with either Batman or one of the metahumans, and then
Batman or
Superman
who?
doesn't show up until like something really bad happens, and then Superman decides to get involved. I think that would have been a better. I think you let Superman simmer.
I don't know. I mean, it's been a while since we had a standalone Superman movie. I don't know what year Man of Steel came out, right?
It's a while ago, yeah.
Oh yeah, 2012.
Was it maybe 14?
Around that time, that sounds about right for me.
I know it's a different universe, so to speak, but we just had a Batman solo movie with Pattinson. You had two since that Man of Steel came out. Wonder Woman solo movies.
2013, Man of Steel. It's been a long
11
time.
years ago.
Between
It's been 11 years since you got a standalone Superman movie. I think I'm okay with them doing a Superman movie.
I mean, it's like I said, it's just my opinion. It's not.
Yeah, no, and it's
cool.
it's definitely, I get it. I
Stay
get
strong,
it.
Eric. Stay strong.
They might not want to done to start off with any kind of brand confusion with there being a Pattinson Batman universe. So not start with Batman. So if you don't start with Batman, who do you start with then? Wonder Woman?
Right.
Or Superman? Like I just, I guess Superman's to me kind of makes sense, but I mean, you could have started with. You don't want to start with the Flash. No.
And plus, they're starting in the middle of like you're not getting at the beginning. You're getting when the movie takes place. You're in the middle of like the metahuman universe type of thing.
Yeah, it looks like it's an established world of
It's already
villains
happened,
and heroes, and so where do you start? Maybe a Supergirl movie. I might not have been against them starting with a Supergirl movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, MCU didn't kick off with Captain America. They started with Iron Man.
Yep.
But I share your concerns of how busy it is and what they're trying to cram in there. I am hopeful that people are saying these are cameos, and I hope that's the case. I'm optimistic. I'm cautiously optimistic. I like what I saw. I am excited for it. I do think it's going to be good. I'm definitely excited for it. I will see it in the theaters.
Same.
Definitely will see it in the theaters, but I'm cautiously optimistic. I think it's going to be all right.
Same. I'm hoping to I was
You sound
actually
like an abuse
hesitant
victim.
to go to the theater to see this until I saw the trailer. And the trailer definitely made me like, okay, yeah, I'll go see this right now. There's nothing about this that's telling me, oh my God, run. Don't waste my money, don't waste my time. There's nothing about this that's screaming that. I'm just concerned about. They don't need to sit there and have 20 different subplots going all crisscrossing each other, 20 different storylines from all the different comics, all crammed in together, because that's what they did the first time, and that's how they screwed it all up.
Yeah, agreed.
Just you're putting us in an already established world. Fine, bet, let's go.
I like
deliver one concise story. I don't care how many villains you're fighting along the way, as long as we have that nice, concise story, I'm good to go. I think he looks good as Superman. I got no complaints.
No, I mean,
No, I like the costume. I like, yeah. Um, like I said, I've watched it a few times now, man. It's just, I'm hopeful. I'm enjoying it.
The super
yeah,
dog
I
thing
can't
is
wait
kind of
for it.
stupid, but whatever.
I like it, man. I don't know.
fine.
I'm just an old school fan who likes that kind of stuff, man. I
Yeah,
don't
no,
know.
I mean, and look, it's comic books. Comic books it's a comic book movie based off of comic books. They have their stupid silliness in them. No matter how, like, this is DC, it's Marvel. You need some of that. So, like, after, like, the initial reaction of Crypto was, "Are you serious?" But then watching the trailer more than once and understanding, remembering that this is all in the end, these are comic book movies.
Hmm.
I can accept it. You don't know how much Crypto is in there. My concern is, look, are they going to do what they did to the Hulk? Because that's Superman, right? And he looked like he had his ass whipped. Who whipped Superman's ass like that? That he couldn't even get up and go home.
Right, that should be like a second or third movie
So
situation.
that's like
Well,
almost a doomsday beating, right?
Right,
Or are you nerfing the Superman to be not as powerful? And it makes me wonder because look, I don't know if you did, and this is a tiny little nitpick, right? But that someone in the crowd threw a can at the back of his head,
yeah.
they
and you
flinched.
see him like his head like move, and like Superman shouldn't even have really felt that.
Right, it should have just like been nothing.
I mean, it's just a tiny, tiny, tiny little thing,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could see that. That doesn't hurt.
but
me,
it's
But
like,
if you think about it, though, Superman presents a storytelling problem, right? Because
Esteban, I agree with you.
he is invulnerable, and you can only do so many stories about him, like holding back his strength and how you got to come at him sideways, and it is an issue. Like whereas, like just from a narrative standpoint. I mean, you can only tell so many stories about, like, you get to him through Lois, you get to him through his parents, you get to him through his dog. There's only so many stories you can tell about like that. So I don't know.
yeah,
I have a feeling Crypto will just be like a guardian of the fortress. That's pretty much it.
probably.
I don't think you'll see
Um,
much after that, if
Oh
anything.
yeah. It's just
That's
a fun,
fine. That's
it's just
fine.
a fun little insert. And I'm fine. I am fine with it. It's just goofy, a little bit goofy.
And Esteban, I know you say underpowered Superman is more interesting, but I don't need a Superman that can get his ass beat by Hawkgirl. You know, like
right.
he's still Superman. You know, he still needs to be.
Can you imagine the internet reaction to that one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like he still needs to be a certain level above pretty much most of the other heroes. Right? He is Superman for a reason. Yeah.
I agree. It all depends on what beat him.
Yeah,
It-
like
it- it might make
I'm
sense.
curious, like if it's just some random fucking bad guy that beat him and knocked him halfway across the world to land in the snow, and he couldn't get up, and he needed to call his dog to take him home. I'm gonna be a little like,
You guys see the memes floating around? There was one with him in the picture in the snow, and then Obi-Wan shows up. Clark.
no, I didn't see that
You
one.
must go to Dagobah.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, there's some good ones out there.
James Gunn, if you're watching, do me a favor. Fix the wig of Guy Gardner. Thank you.
Well, I'll be honest with you, the first
It looks
view
as
of
shitty as it's
Clark Kent
supposed
looks
to.
awful too.
It's accurate. I don't like it either, but it's accurate.
Yeah, you don't have to like it. It looks like the comic. That's it. Comic to a fault.
It does not fit Nathan Fillion's face. I'm sorry.
No,
Something's off there.
fits
Are we talking about the
nobody's
Flash?
face.
That
Dude,
one
the shitty
still
hair.
that everyone's showing is it kind of has me like.
Are you guys talking about the Flash guy?
the Flash guy?
Huh?
The dude with the Lloyd Christmas haircut?
He's
The Green Lantern, yeah.
a lantern, not a Flash.
Oh, sorry, not Flash. Green Lantern. Yes, that's what I meant. Yes, that's hilarious.
It is the Christmas season. I can see you getting red and green confused.
He's fighting.
Is that who he's fighting, Jay? Like I couldn't tell who he was fighting there.
Ultraman? Where is he from?
Ultraman? That's some Japanese shit.
I was gonna say, isn't that like a Japanese show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Maybe he winked, he saw a tear, and he threw up the peace sign real quick. I don't know. Let's see.
There's definitely some good memes out there if you Google them, if you want a good laugh.
Yeah, I think the movie overall is gonna be better than people expect.
Jay says Ultraman from the Crime Syndicate. Thank you. I'm a fake fan. I should have known that.
Yeah, I was literally looking for a picture of it.
Thank you, Jay. I
Oh.
forgot about that. God, you bring in the Crime Syndicate from Earth 3. Talk about being busy. I don't know, man.
Yeah, but you see that again, like, there you go. Like, that's just kinda even more makes me a little nervous.
I hope it's not shit like that. No. That's no good.
Oh, Jay says his suit is different, but he is confirmed in the movie. Oh, man.
So now are we, I guess now the question is, are they putting them all in one universe, or is Superman already in this movie going to be hopping between dimensions?
Please don't do that.
Hey, we've already started
I
the
hope they're not
multiverse.
doing the multiverse.
Please
Already
don't.
You know, like,
We are there.
there's so many little things that are making me worried here. You know, I'm still going right now. I've seen nothing to make me not want to go, but I do have my concerns.
I share your concerns about that. I do. I hope it's not that busy. I really don't. I hope.
I gotta tell you, I thought the trailer looked good, and I was just saying a second ago, I think it's gonna be better than expected. And immediately, Jay's telling us multiverse, and I'm like, oh, no one
Well, it's
learned
probably a
anything.
4-hour
Well, to be fair, maybe they won't have him from Earth 3. I don't know.
I don't give a
knows?
fuck what Earth he's from. I don't want any of that weird shit. Like, just tell good stories. Stop using multiverse shitball
Maybe
shenanigans.
Kang will show up.
I'll just be happy if I'm excited when it's over. Like there's
No.
been so many superhero movies that I'm like, you go to it like I'm not excited for anything superhero related anymore. It's just like my wife's like my wife loves the movies, and so like, all right, yeah, we'll go. And it's just like I get there and I'm like, it's a movie, it's fine. You know, I miss that excitement that I used to have.
I wonder if the
Up to-
burnout will play a part in this, because it's there.
Is it?
I don't believe it. I don't believe in the burnout. I don't.
I don't know. If
I
it's
believe
burnout
that
or-
if what we've gotten over the last 10 years was good,
Phase 4 didn't suck. You mean?
we wouldn't feel burnout. Like,
I agree with that.
the excitement is there because they have not delivered what they delivered pre Endgame for the most part.
Yeah.
That is kind of more the problem. Like, I am really excited for Daredevil coming. You know, I am. You know, hearing the changes that hopefully they listened and made. Like, I'm looking forward to it. There's no burnout there. Like, I am excited to see Daredevil and John Barenthal back as Punisher. You know, you know, X-Men '97. I was excited when it was coming out, and I thought it damn well delivered. You know, so I think that I don't, you know, and here's and I'll bring this and I'll switch this to Star Wars. Would you feel with all the Star Wars content? No. That's just everything that Disney has done, right? Since they got it, right? If 90% of it was good, was actually good, would you feel Star Wars burnout? I don't think so, because it's good, so you're there. And it's a franchise you love. I don't believe in the burnout. I just believe that you're not delivering the same that you were before.
It's also a different universe, so that might. It's kind of fresh if you think about it.
No, yeah, this is a complete another reboot.
Yeah.
Let's see where you go. Let's see where it goes. I'm gonna try to be optimistic. I don't hate everything DC, unlike what Ricky thinks and says. I want them both to succeed. I want both universes to be good. There's no reason why you can't have both.
Tell that to a Schneider fan.
Oh yes, just so Henry Cavill is the only Superman I recognize.
Yeah.
Praise be Henry Cavill.
Yeah, that's a real thing. and that's a little sick for me. I'm sorry. I don't get it. I don't get it.
I mean,
Look,
Cavill's my favorite Superman, but I'm not. If
exactly, it's
it-
over. It's done.
over.
Like to
It's
sit
over.
there and say we don't recognize it. It doesn't. It's not there. It's not real. We refuse to let anybody talk about it. That's just.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I mean,
You're not Esteban. You're not wrong. Like this, like right now with what they've given us over the last phase or whatever, it is a very good opportunity now for DC to take a front stage over Marvel finally
They could,
in the movie universe.
Yeah,
but not if they're starting out with multiverse shit
Not your
or
Yeah.
again.
multiple
There we
Earths
go.
or whatever you want to call it. Dude, focus on one place. Don't.
Multiverse is the death of everything.
It is.
yeah.
Well, it's lazy storytelling, is what it is.
don't time
Yeah.
travel either.
Yeah, don't do that either, because that time travel.
No time travel. No multiverse. We got this Fantastic Four movie. I'm not excited for it.
No.
Not at
I'm
all.
not.
Well,
I-
they're not doing anything to
I'm not
generate
paying to
excitement.
see it. I don't like what I've heard about it. I don't like what I've seen that they're doing. It's not what I wanted. I could be wrong and it could be great. I do want to see the new Captain America movie though. I do. I think I'm gonna go see it in the theater.
I'm not hearing great
Regardless
things
of what
about that.
people are saying about it. I don't know. But I don't know. It looks good to me. I think it looks interesting enough for me to get off my ass and go to the theaters.
What is it
Tricking you
about
with the trailer?
what you've seen about Fantastic Four it's not making you excited? What's it,
Well, I haven't seen much about it. It's just what I've heard.
what have you heard? I mean,
Like, you're gonna make me go down that road,
Yeah.
right? Go down that rabbit hole.
Fuck it.
Listen, it's the wrong Silver Surfer to start with.
okay.
It's the wrong lots of things. They've miscast a lot of that stuff.
And I don't look. I like Pedro Pascal. He's done a lot of really good things that I have watched over the last few years, starting down from Narcos, the Netflix show, through The Mandalorian. Even if The Mandalorian started to fall off, The Last of Us was a absolutely phenomenal TV show. So I'm a big fan of Pedro Pascal. He is not my Mr. Fantastic right now. Maybe I'll be wrong when I do watch it, right? Maybe we'll be like, you know what, it worked. But from what I've seen, and my image of him of who Fantastic Four should kind of look like in my head, it shouldn't be Pedro Pascal.
yeah, I don't disagree with that.
Yeah.
Oh.
That and we have the Robert Downey Jr. business, whatever that is.
And
That's a good point, Gert.
I didn't even want to get into,
That's
if-
them stirring up a negative controversy just to keep a buzz going, because if they did anything positive, it wouldn't last nearly as long as that shit does.
if RDJ,
To the wall, mud and shit. Not good vibes.
if he wanted to come back, you should have fucking bring him back as Iron Man, said and done. That's it. Like, there's no having him play Doctor Doom. And again, it's not him playing Tony Stark is Doctor Doom. It is Victor Von Doom. Like, he's like if you want to sit there and pull the whole multiverse nonsense where Tony Stark becomes Doctor Doom,
Yeah.
as stupid as that sounds, I could get behind a little bit more than having the same guy you had playing your Iron Man now play Victor Von Doom.
They're going to do it. I think the whole Fantastic Four is a multiverse thing.
Yeah,
I think
and
they're getting.
I'm just happy Galactus is in a cloud. That's all.
That you know of yet.
No, they've shown pictures of him.
Yeah.
He has a face.
That right there tells you how much I care.
Yeah.
And I enjoy the Fantastic Four, but yeah, like that's where I'm at with everything more. I just don't care. I don't care. Nothing has excited me to the point where I give two hoots. Not even
Well,
8.
what was the last really good thing they've done to make you give two good hoots?
I don't know.
That
It's
that's
been
the
a minute.
thing.
It's been a minute.
That's the problem. Like
No.
they haven't really delivered since. And I mean,
Like
Endgame set.
I'm talking about the cinematic stuff. Like X-Men 97, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same thing. Well, I mean, I agree. The cinematic stuff. I mean, Endgame set such a high bar.
Yeah.
Because they did it well though. Like they slowed it
Well,
down.
and
They
see,
gave quality movies up to that point with a handful of
Yeah, you have a
tweakers and
few
others.
misses here and there. Yeah,
And it built up. All right, you're right. And then when you started saying, "Oh, there's going to be something big coming. There's going to be a payoff," and it's not the payoff that I'm missing right now. It's that sense of this is going to be cool. This is going to get good. It's just like
it's not there.
that thing. There's that thing. There's that thing, and they're sort of kind of connected. And it's
so here's my only holdout for hope. It is the Russo brothers that are doing it.
Yes.
And they are, and everything they've touched in Marvel has been amazing.
That does give some hope that it is Russo brothers. I agree. But like I said, I just feel like you also have such a high. You set probably the best comic book movie ever done. I think when you ended that phase.
Yeah.
Anything after that was going to be a letdown anyway. Like you set your bar so high when you ended off that last movie. It was all going to be downhill from there anyway. It doesn't matter how much downhill you go.
Not necessarily.
but it's one of those things. It's like you got that peak. There's going to be a drop, but the thing is, like, there's no this anymore. It's just
yes, because they've continued to
and
drop.
Esteban. I think Guardians 3 was probably the last Marvel movie that I was like, that was good. I enjoyed that or whatever.
I enjoyed Guardians 3. I did.
The
I
Christmas
didn't
special
see
they
it.
did.
I did enjoy Guardians 3.
The Christmas special had some feels to it.
Yeah.
And I've liked the Spider-Man movies.
Well,
That was the third one. Is probably the last thing I think I've
but
truly
the other,
enjoyed from
I'm going
him.
to put it up again here, but the other part of his statement is that Gunn knows comics and what fans want to see, and I think about Suicide Squad and the John Cena show, and that's not to say that those are bad things, but they're schlocky, silly things too. So, are you sure? That's not. I don't want that in all of these movies. I think for certain things it works. Like I don't really want it for Superman, but like that trailer does have, there's some schlocky stuff in there. Not to say that that'll be the whole movie or that it's a bad thing either. But it is going to set the tone, isn't it? So I don't know. I don't know what to expect of it.
Same. I mean, when when Marvel started, they rode the balance of seriousness and humor very, very well.
Agreed.
And as time has gone on, there's been less seriousness to these movies and more screaming fucking goats every 2 seconds. Like it's almost like every other line now is a one-liner punchline in a Marvel movie, and it's too much. You've gone too far down your trying to be funny rabbit hole. When you started, you had a nice balance of both in your movies, and I blame that on Guardians of the Galaxy. To be honest, I blame it on Guardians. As
I blame it on
enjoyable as
Deadpool.
Guardians was, as ridiculous as they were, it was the start of the ridiculousness of Marvel.
What about Deadpool? I think it started with Deadpool.
Deadpool wasn't part of that. Deadpool was never part of the MCU. Deadpool
It wasn't,
was
but it was a Marvel movie, and it was silly.
Yeah, but it was also a different kind of. I mean, Deadpool was.
I think it
Here's a
helped.
montage of me jerking off with unicorn in my hand, funny. Like,
There's an
excuse me, like it was a different kind of humor with Deadpool. Even the humor in Deadpool was very adult-centric humor. So it's not quite the same as I'm throwing all this shit in now to make the 5-year-olds laugh all movie long.
Yeah.
Because
That's
it's the
fair.
5-year-olds
That's
that
fair.
are going to want to go see it, that are going to force the parents to see it, that are going to then turn that one ticket into I have to now drag my whole family of 5
I want
to
to
pay
say
for it.
quickly as to what Jay's saying here. I think back to like Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies when those were coming out, the first two at least. They have funny elements to them, but they're very much the action drama.
Yeah.
And I
Yes.
think that they're good, solid movies. Not just for what they were then, but still, like I could watch those and enjoy them, no problem. And Esteban, I got it, man. R-rated and they're not hope and peace like Superman, but like what I don't know what you're telling me. Like that's an excuse for that stuff to be schlocky, silly, stupid stuff. And I don't think the whistle for Crypto is silly. I mean, it just makes sense. But I think the dog will be. Man,
It's fine.
I'm excited to see Crypto myself.
Yeah, same.
Same.
It was shocking.
That's not what is going to be silly in a movie like that. I think it's going to be other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
To be
The
worried
dog
about.
coming out and dragging him back to the Fortress of Solitude. That's not silly. By the cape.
That's not silly. That's awesome comic shit.
That's the
Well, like I said, it depends. Like, I want to know what did that to Superman. That's going to kind of determine for me how ridiculous that is or not.
Yeah.
You know, if a Hawk Girl level villain did that to him, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
there's gonna be a
Jay said that
Girl
Ultraman is
there.
confirmed for the movie. Like that's definitely what we're getting. The Ultraman.
Jay said that Ultraman is confirmed for the movie. Has that
like it can't be something else like a Bizarro or whatever. I would love to see Bizarro.
I would like to see Bizarro done right.
Would be nice.
Mentioned Parasite.
Eventually,
that's another one. Parasite to me is a greatly underrated character. I would love to see Parasite. And I don't care what you make his mouth look like either.
So the guy that had the scarring on his face that you see in the trailer, or the lines that's in his skin, that's Metamorpho.
Yeah.
So
Esteban speaking some truth here. There's a lot of people that don't know the difference of the publishers.
I'd be one of those.
Someone's gonna get a Superman added to their Avengers tattoo.
You
Can't
don't
wait.
admit those things.
What's that, Gort?
You don't admit those things.
Oh, I have no shame.
But I mean, I generally enjoy DC more than Marvel, but I wish DC had gotten their crap together sooner.
See, I've always been
Same.
a Marvel fan first, but I do wish DC would have gotten their crap together earlier. I wanted both to be successful. You know, like I like as good as the Marvel movies were over the DC movies. At a certain point in time, those DC animated movies were like I couldn't wait.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That entire run from where they did Flashpoint to the end of Avengers Dark Apocalypse War, that entire connected world they did. I used to watch those movies all the damn time.
They had good casting in them too, I think. I like the voices.
Yeah, like I mean, say what you will, like about some of the character options, but like I didn't care for the guy that played the Flash, but the
no one did.
Yeah, well, you know.
You mean the live action one?
Yeah.
Ezra Miller?
Not the movie, not the TV show.
Yeah, Ezra Miller.
The movie, Ezra Miller. Yeah. No, like that was just God. He's a god awful. He's a god awful human being, and I hope he runs into a wall and doesn't get back up.
But point being, like, you know, that movie set up at the end where all of them kind of come together, had that feel. Like I thought they could, with that cast, could have done a couple movies, Justice League style, and done well.
Well, you can blame the execs at Warner Brothers for that.
Can we?
What if I want to blame you?
Hey, go ahead. It's fine. A lot of people blame me for stuff. It's okay.
So, but anyway, you know, I mean, like, and then it just fizzled out. It was like, for whatever reason, like by the time you get your stuff together, it's going to be the momentum is gone.
Mm-hmm. Did you know there was a small movement on social media to get Elliot Page to play Flash?
Stop
Yeah,
it.
let it remain small.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Sorry. Maybe Kid
There-
Flash.
I
So
mean,
you know what? I'm not gonna touch the Elliot Page
Let's not
thing.
go there.
Yeah, let's not go there tonight. Um,
I don't get it. That's all I'm going to say about it.
And that's all I got to say about that.
That's all I got.
Real
to say
quick.
about that. Go
getting
ahead.
back to Thor 4, more Thor.
We have to.
If they would have like made it where he's being a clown until like let's say they kill off if they killed off Valkyrie, kill off the Rock guy, they pretty much and then at some point like maybe the end of the second act of that movie, like he just is like, all right, fucking enough. I'm done being the clown, and I'm gonna just start kicking ass. If they would have done that like that turn, that could have saved a lot with the Marvel universe.
I wish they hadn't just done that at all.
Well, I'm just saying, like, he was being a clown because he had so much stripped away from him over the last, like, several movies that he was just doing that to deflect.
He started off as a bit of a clown in the first Thor movie. He slamming the mug on the ground in the restaurant. You know.
But that's also because like that's
and then
what though that's what he would do.
It fit. It made sense.
This is where the MCU went wrong. It was fine, but then you just kept building on it and turning him into more and more and more and more of a clown, where now every other word out of his mouth was
a fucking
joke.
Yeah.
The best Thor I saw was when Thor went to I will not even attempt to pronounce it, but went to get his new hammer. That world he went to and and him standing there and holding it open and taking the blast of an entire sun, like that was pinnacle Thor that we got, right?
The only two times he wasn't a complete doof is honestly the second Avengers and Infinity War, like you're saying.
And that was I don't mind the occasional, have some chuckles, have some laughs.
Yeah.
Like I laughed my ass off when Rhodey was like, "Why can't we just go back in time?" and he makes the choking sound I thought that was hysterical, Or do you know? Like the little jokes are fine. Like they need to be there. You need to have them, but they've just like every 2 seconds it's a joke.
Yeah, Love and Thunder was just so hard to sit.
It's screaming ghosts. Ah! No, shut the fuck! I don't want to hear this.
Well, that was popular at the time on YouTube when they wrote that. See, and then by the time they made the movie, people were like,
"Doesn't mean they should have done it. Just because
you
can doesn't mean you should."
Well, you're not supposed to make a movie by stringing together a bunch of TikToks.
That's basically what they did, right?
Kinda.
Yeah, pretty much. Screaming goats. I actually forgot all about that until you brought that up.
Right?
How's your Gundam turning out, Scott?
I'm just about done with all the pieces that I got panel lined and put stuff or stickers on, not stickers, water slides, and I'm about ready to put him together. I'm wondering if I should wait a little bit further and clean up some of these panel lines first.
Esteban, I think a few of us are excited also, but we do have a few, pointing out the certain reservations or concerns that we're seeing. I don't want to make it seem like, at least me personally, that I'm not looking forward to the movie. I am, but I'm just, trying to be fair here. I like what I saw. There's things I like, and there's things that are causing me a little bit of a worry.
Yeah, I'm on the same page as you.
And you can blame Marvel for that, because it's certain things that I can see totally like, oh, this is what Marvel's doing, and look how Marvel screwed their shit up. So hopefully Gunn does it right, like you said.
Yeah. And truthfully, a lot relies on this movie. It needs to be good.
Yeah.
Because if this isn't, the next one will not do well. regardless of how good or bad it is or isn't. Doesn't matter. It just won't.
Jay, I haven't started Creature Commandos yet. Like I said, I'm on vacation for like the
I might
next 9
try.
days, so that's my plan is to blow through Creature Commandos on one of my days off.
Jay, if you've
See
seen
what
it,
it's
how is
like.
it? How is it, Jay? If you've seen it,
Yeah, come on here, man. Come tell us.
Jay, the link is in the group. Why don't
click
you
the
pop
link.
in and
Get
just
in
talk with us?
Do that.
This is doing this is annoying, Jay. Yeah, don't miss the comment. Don't miss his comment. Hold on. Highlight them all. Highlight them all.
I actually finished a TV series last night.
What did you think?
Yeah.
Delicious in
excuse me.
Dungeon.
What?
Delicious.
Don't
Oh.
say no more. I'm afraid of you going any further.
Delicious Dungeon?
No,
Yeah.
Delicious in Dungeon.
This
In
is the
Dungeon.
cooking one, right?
Yeah, this is the one
Yeah.
where it's an animated show. It's Japanesey, but
Somebody told me to watch this.
the basically they like this group goes back into a dungeon, and like in order to save money and whatnot, they don't buy supplies before they go in. They eat the creatures that they kill going through the dungeon.
Yeah.
So
Did
Finished season
Ken
one
and
last
JB watch this one? Is that where you got it?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Where'd you hear about this one?
I stumbled upon it.
Okay.
Where? Which one? Which app?
Netflix. I just
Yeah,
stumbled on it.
I was saying I can't remember if it was Chan and JD or somebody told me about it.
I think we were
not
talking
sure.
about it there.
Okay. That's probably it.
So, yeah, that's the first like TV series I've finished in I don't know how long. Like I wanted to finish Voltron Legendary Defender before it left Netflix.
Yeah, I'm
Didn't
sorry
get it.
about that.
Yeah, didn't get a chance to. And of course now like Amazon sold out of their DVD sets, and eBay they're going for stupid money. And the thing is, like the last 2 seasons still aren't on physical media yet.
Oh.
So, and it hasn't been picked up anywhere else.
Wow, that's interesting because that's been done for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Last time I checked.
That was a good series.
It was.
I think I'm gonna get that Blitzwave Ultron whenever it comes out, the new one. That looks really good. So did I hear right? They're not doing any more Spider-Verse movies?
They're not doing any
not
more
the live
like
action.
adjacent ones. So they're sticking to Spider-Man. You're not going to see any more things like Craven. Nothing else like.
You're not gonna get a Chameleon movie.
Yeah.
You're not getting a
No Shocker.
Shocker movie.
It's not Morbin time anymore.
No. But yeah, they're not doing those things anymore.
Yeah, I read somewhere that Sony's considering selling Spider-Man back to Marvel. I don't know how
That'd
true
be
that is,
dumb.
but
Give it hell, buddy. Give it hell.
yeah, jeez.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Watch your eyes. But
I don't know how to feel right now.
Hey, Wolfie, did you end up finishing Madam Web yet?
No,
Why would you do that?
I love the giggle.
Oh,
again,
you're not looking forward to that finishing that up?
the 50 minutes you exposed me to was enough. I don't need to see the rest. Like it.
You just wait till I see you next. We're finishing that.
Why do you hate me?
I love you. So
What I ever
much.
do to you? No, just.
You know, if
I'm
you're
sorry. No.
Set the hands to a figure. Give him some holding hands. I mean, what the hell?
What does it have?
What figures
I
that?
got booger flick hands. I got
You say booger flick hands?
Hang on.
booty hands, but I don't
Show me
have-
the flicking hands. What is that?
Is that a Marvel Legends?
Yeah, this.
That's a gotcha hand.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Look, whatever this is.
I don't care what you call that, but if one of those came with the Black Series figure, I couldn't possibly be more excited than a gripping hand.
Everyone should have all figures should have a gripping hand. I'm sorry.
It should be an option, yes. I just want more hands with a lot of figures.
Yeah, that'd be one thing I want to see in the Joe line.
Or at least
not all trigger fingers.
Yeah.
I mean,
but the thing about the Joe line is
did hand packs. Oh wait,
that would be nice.
Yeah.
There's I'll come right back to that idea, but in the Joe line, at least they have you can have two things in their hands. They come with accessories, and you can have two or more things between all the hands because you have lots of options.
Yeah.
Black Series, for example, you're lucky to get one accessory, and then the other hand is just holding nothing. It's just waiting for a soda can or something.
Yeah.
And as far as hand packs go, I would love to see anybody 3D printing or some, add-on company or whoever do such a thing, but they have different peg systems.
Hasbro employee that did hand packs.
They got different peg systems between Marvel Legends, Joe, Star Wars, and
they do. Which is
there might be like 5 or 6 different pegs between all the figures, let alone all the different skin tones and all that kind of thing.
I don't understand why they don't standardize any of that.
They're stupid.
It just doesn't make any sense. Like
they have
why
trouble.
Does one line have double joints and the other doesn't?
Peg for the fucking head. They can't even
do
that.
Right? Why? Just standardize them. It would be easier for the designers too.
How does it not make your job easier to standardize that stuff?
Yeah, they could just like drag over in your CAD. Just drag it over in CAD and just like that's the ball peg.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I'm gonna redesign the fucking mushroom because I'm smarter this week. Okay.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like I said,
it's in this. It's
why
it's like on the same line stuff too. It's like you can't swap heads.
Like you got a blue tack or whatever on a head occasionally. Not the worst thing, but like just standardize it.
No, it's like
at least within its own toy line.
Yeah.
Like if a Marvel Legend doesn't work with a Joe, I'm okay with that. But all Joes should work with Joes.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And that line has the most consistency, at least.
Well,
wasn't it UE who tried to put the Outback head, the Tire Force Outback head, and switch or something, and they wouldn't fit? If you're there, he's not there.
I thought it was someone with a Falcon head.
I know the Falcon head works. I know that. I think the skin tone might be a little off, but it fits on there.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be incredible if that Falcon head didn't fit on the other body? And everybody bought them all.
The fucking ultimate troll job.
That would be really great.
Oh, God. Can you imagine the classified community page?
Yes, I can.
We'd still be getting fucking posts.
Yeah.
I mean, this not for nothing. This is a good-looking figure, so I don't have it.
It is.
It's a nitpick, really.
One thing I don't like about the Joe line is like most of the trigger fingers are like this. I'm like, put them like slightly less crooked or just straight. Sometimes trying to bend it through.
It's not how people hold guns.
Trigger discipline, man.
Joe fans.
Keep the booger picker off the bang switch until you're ready. Well, it's just like that way when you're trying to squeeze something in that hand, you're not bending these tiny little pieces of plastic to do it.
Yeah, you want. I can see why you'd be nervous about it. But
a flexible plastic.
Yeah, it's definitely a pliable plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, for now. But how's it going to be in 2 years?
You'll be selling in 2 years probably.
To who?
Be on that NGCC table.
Yeah, go to Goodwill.
Just like so many fans' toys.
You and Tyler. Speaking of, is he in or out this week, Tyler? Is he in or out on Joe?
Last thing I heard, he is still out.
He's out last I know.
Yeah.
He's still out. Okay, I'm just
still
curious.
out.
He changed his mind.
But I do have
you,
some pre-order from Big Bad. I got the Mind Bender and something else.
I think I ordered 2 Mind Benders.
Rock and roll.
That's it. Thank you.
All right.
Yes. Hail, rock and roll.
That hasn't come out yet. I don't have that.
A Rock and Roll has come out, but not the
not the retro.
Not the card back.
Dude, like I really like. It's funny how some of these retro ones look so much better. Like I got the Beachhead when it first came out, like the Culver Island stuff. But I'm like, I like this retro Beachhead better.
I didn't like that first one. I didn't know that they were gonna do a retro or necessarily another one at all.
None of us did.
But I did not want that in my collection. That first one, I just did not like it.
Yeah,
well, you didn't like the paintball gun that came with?
Freaking awesome, man.
Paintball gun.
All right, I gotta ask, what's up with the hammer?
It's in my reach, and
oh, okay. It's a fidget spinner for you.
Yeah, it's a very large fidget spinner. If it heads for the screen, we're all in trouble.
You should grab some toys. Let's see what breaks first.
Yeah,
nice.
You got any Dreamstar toys over there?
I don't have anything in my collection that I absolutely hate that much. So
what does Crystal have?
She got some pops I can fuck up.
Oh my God! You should.
Logan, pops. There you go. Logan's selling some stuff. Hey, Logan, you're not too far away. Drive over there and give him some stuff to beat up.
Logan buys everything.
Logan, you're gonna have a package for me soon. We gotta meet up and get it.
What I love is like Logan like goes in on stuff, and then Logan's like, "I'm selling this." Like he was very excited to get the Dr. Wu Shattered Glass Blaster and Soundwave.
Yeah,
well, I just saw him selling one of the Transformers that he was excited to get at TFCon.
Yeah,
which one?
I guess. I don't know. One of the headmasters.
Yeah, he's just doing what we've all done.
Yeah, true. True.
He'll have a table next year at NJCC.
He's just doing it in a millennial fashion where it takes us a few months to do it. He does it in a few weeks.
Yeah, I've got it. I've played with it. Move on.
His attention span's shorter.
So
love you, Logan. Don't hurt yourself.
Yeah, I got to say, Logan. Like we went to BotCon this year. I drove from my house to Logan's, and then from Logan's we drove across Ohio to Fort Wayne. And I'm like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that again, because when we drove to Columbus this time, it was such a nice little semi-straight shot. Going up to his house was kind of out of the way, which I'm not fussing or complaining. I'm glad I got to spend the time with him.
No, yeah, it sucks. I agree.
Well, I was like, I'm going through backwoods. Like I was on like. It took me on roads that were not lined, and like the pavement was essentially like where they lay down the layer of tar and they throw the loose gravel on it.
Oh, the chip and seal. Yeah, that was real popular here. Yeah.
Yeah, like those were the roads I was going through in West Virginia and Maryland.
West Virginia,
I think. But yeah,
yeah, that's all chip and seal. That's great stuff.
Yeah,
it lasts about 2 years before it starts to.
I didn't have cell service for an hour. So
fucking A.
Oh, you were East Palestine area.
I took a different route home, which wasn't nearly as bad, but still.
It's funny there's still 2024 and there's still places like that out in the world.
I know, right? It's weird. It's but it's funny. It's how I get not nervous is not the word. Maybe nervous with a lowercase n, but I'm like, if shit happens, I've got no one.
No, you're right.
I don't really know where I'm at other than looking at this screen. And if I lose that, I don't know. Where are you at? I have no clue.
You know what's a trip is if you started driving and you grew up in the late 80s, early 90s, that's how it was. That's just how it was. You got to find a payphone if you want to call somebody.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Let me tell you this. When I went to BotCon in 2002, we map quested the directions. We printed them out, and that's how we got to Fort Wayne, Indiana.
MapQuest got me lost a few times.
That was a trip.
Speaking of West Virginia, I remember a few years ago we were driving through there, and we stopped at this gas station on the way back from a job, and this is like in the middle of fucking nowhere. No, yeah, that's the theme right there. But we got out of the car, we're going inside, and then this kid in the back seat of the car just started barking at us, just like, I'm like, oh, okay, all right. And then we're about to leave, and we look over and we see this woman come out, and this woman had her shirt tied all the way down to her belly button because that's how she had to keep her tits in her shirt because they were sagging that low.
It's rough.
That's West Virginia.
Oh, I got you one. So
okay.
When we came back from that,
hey, buddy.
Hey, he's back.
On that note,
hold on.
Let's let Joe tell a story, then we'll wrap up.
This isn't a bad one. But we came back from that same trip to Fort Wayne. We're coming out of Ohio into West Virginia, and it's this huge steel bridge, right? And there's a sign about yay big right next to the bridge. It says watch for low-flying aircraft. This
Okay.
is a big steel bridge. You can't do anything. The aircraft has to watch out for the bridge. I mean, but the sign's there. Watch for low-flying aircraft. So I don't know what we're supposed to do. We get into West Virginia. We find, like, at this point, it's dark. There is no one around. We have some cars behind us, but that's it. There's no oncoming traffic. There's, like, porch lights on at houses, but, like, there's no, like, interior lights on. Like, it is just, I mean, and this is, like, 9 o'clock at night. It's not horribly late. But we see this glow up ahead. Well, it's the sex shop with the arcade upstairs. The entire western section of West Virginia was at this place. It was packed. It was just, I'm like, you can't make this crap up. We found everybody, and that's where they were at.
All right.
I had my finger hovering over the remove button.
I had a
just in
feeling.
case.
I had a feeling
The
you
whole
did.
time, like, wait, where's this going? I see him doing, like, putting his hands out like this, and I'm like, oh, here we go. Something's gonna happen. Joe's gonna do something he's not supposed to.
No, I know better.
Well, on that note, I think we're about ready to wrap up. Are we doing an after
Yeah,
hangout
yeah.
on broadcast?
I
Yeah.
got
Yes, we are. Yeah.
All right.
You're joining Mr. on my vacation, correct?
I will be there.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Bedtime.
You posting the link in the group, so be sure to hang out with us. Thanks, Scott. Thanks, Eric Z, for joining us. We'll be back next week with a show. I think we can do like an end of year kind of recap review. So we hope you join us for that. Thanks to everyone in the chat squad. Of course, watch all the other shows. I don't know if ETR's off next week.
Yeah.
Scott, you off too with the Transformer Bros?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I guess we're probably
But the Realmhattan project will be here to fulfill all your needs.
That's what's up.
dedicated.
We'll talk about stuff.
And things.
Yeah.
And more
Things and
stuff.
And strip clubs in West Virginia.
Yeah.
All right, folks, let's get out of here. We'll see you later. Peace out. Let's go.
And Die Hard.
Oh, wait. Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
All right.
Say it with me now. Really?